Heyo folks, Cynical here, back with more Fire Emblem Heroes. Today, we are continuing book 4 with the latest chapter, chapter 9, Violent Fantasies. Now, I would like to apologize, because as you can see, I completed chapter 9. You can see Chris's face perfectly, not obscured by darkness. And that's because, well, okay, how can I get this quickly? No, I'll just say it. I did the recording the day of course, the chapter's release. It was an hour long because dealing with Freya is the most unbearable thing. It was the most unbearable thing with this team. And yeah, it took a long time. Half of the recording was just that fight against Freya on part 5. Ooh, actually probably should have said spoilers beforehand. Oh man, sorry guys. I usually do this a day after the release of the story, so everyone can do the story first and not feel like they're getting spoiled. But whatever, you already know what you came here for. But yeah, it took so long because of Freya, and then I had to split it up because I don't think anyone's interested in seeing an hour-long video. At least not with it involving me. At least I don't think so. I'm not that confident in myself. So I split it in 2, and I will upload one part of it first and then another part of it the next day. Except I kind of labeled it as first part. You guys probably have seen it already in your sub books that's there. And and even the thumbnail wasn't all out powerful, so kind of just deleted it. Except the problem is when I delete and upload something, I usually delete it from my gallery so that it doesn't take up any space. And I kind of did that. So I deleted the first part on my gallery so I couldn't re-upload it. So all my pure, unbridled reactions are gone. So that's an oopsie. So now I'm doing this again. Basically, I'm doing this again. But that's perfectly fine by me. I don't really mind. So yeah, gist of it is I recorded it, split it in 2 parts. I uploaded one part, but because I didn't like how things were in the first part, like with the thumbnail, when I uploaded it, it just wasn't good enough for me. I also got a whole new software to work with for thumbnails, so I just thought, no, I'm just gonna start the whole thing from scratch again. Part 2 though, the part 5, which is part 5, the second half of the recording, that one's completely fine. So you guys will get to see that. But yeah, we're just gonna get into this. So the units I'll be using today are Roy. He's plus 10, plus 7, and he's plus speed. And he's rocking his refined Biting Blade, Reposition, Glacies, Warding Breath, Chill Defense, Panic Ploy, and Close Defense. That's right, I sacrificed an Ike for this. I was that hyped during Roy's initial Binding Blade Refine reveal that I was like, you know what? And I believe it would have been Distant Counter, since that's when I found out, like, oh, Binding Blade had Distant Counter? It's a ranged, you can use it to fight ranged things? Neat. Maybe they'll actually give him Distant Counter. No, they gave him Quick Repose. But that's actually pretty cool too. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy this build in particular. This isn't in fact his main go-to build nowadays. He has something completely different, but I decided to save it for the showcase that I'm going to be doing on him pretty soon. So I guess in a way you guys get to see what he used to be like, and then when I do the showcase you guys can see what he's like now. Second, we have Brave Lynn. She's plus 2, plus 4 Dragonflowers, and she's running Fortune Bow, Drawback, Moon Bow, Fury Force, Sake's Blessing, Rouse Speed Resistance, and Swift Sparrow. That's right, I bought a Forma Soul Pack, and I did it specifically for Lynn. There is another Forma Soul Pack that I'm going to get, and that's because it has Ike in it, because it's going to be nothing but Grails devoted on that whole forum session. And personally, I'm tempted to get 2 because I love Mist and I want to get her too. But I should be careful. Just focus on one thing, and that one thing is Ike. But yeah, no, this Lynn is very fun. She was essential to me beating Abyssal Legendary Ryoma and living in hero battles. So I'm very glad to have had her. Second, we have Summer Lou. She's +1, plus speed, and she's running Forward Guide, Swap, Moonbow, Mirror Strike 2, Fire Formation 3, Speed Tactic, and Death Blow. I'll be perfectly honest, don't really know much about loot. I just liked the girl in the swimsuit, and I went for her because she was easier to get than everyone else. I got her 3 times. And I got a merge with this one. And it's pretty fun. Fast, so I really like that. And thanks to this build, she tends to hit a lot harder because there's this -5. So in a way, she gets 15 extra attack. So this is like 57, but it's like 62. And it's very fun in Astro Season with Altina buffs. But now we don't have that anymore because she's not bonus. So I'm really curious about how well she'll perform now. And lastly, we have, I'm going to just do this, Ranulph. He's +1, plus defense, and he's running Covert, Cat Fang, Reposition, Bonfire, Death Blow, Chill Attack 3, Odd Defense Wave, and Sturdy Blow. Ranulph is gosh dang tragic. You guys know me. I grew up off of Path of Radiance. That was my first Fire Emblem game. So I'm more than accustomed with Ranulph. And they could have done better with that weapon. They could have done better with his attack. He had an attack Super Bane, and I got him on his debut banner with what? You guessed it, minus attack. He had 40 attack, and it was so bad. It was so bad. And then he cucked me when I was aiming for Summer Levitain, but here he is, merged now, so at least he's not minus attack. Would have been nice to have Summer Levitain though. I really wanted her. Oh well, let's get started now.
To the depths with you.
I rambled on long enough. Let's get started with Chapter 9, Little Sister's Voice. Something's different about the air here. I don't smell anything sweet either. Well, that is some relief. Though on top of smelling anything, I can't even feel the air. There's no wind. Not even a breeze. It's scary here. Nothing like Nilsifheimer's bright, hopeful dreams. It's like an empty shell of a dream. We should hurry. We don't want to be here any longer than necessary. I am the nightmare, Triandra. I dream of a world of sadness and hurt. If one dream is to come true, it will be mine. See, there's a big problem with that, and that involves the fact that it's nothing but suffering. Alright, so let's see here. So the gimmick with this one is that this guy's got a rally. Hopefully I'll be able to breeze through this now that I know all the shenanigans. So what we're gonna do is lead with you, buddy.
Not too cold?
Yeah, just put Roy up there.
As you say.
And we're gonna put Lute behind him.
Let's go, then.
And Ranulph behind him.
Yes.
And I'll put Lynn over here. Because Rouse. Are animations on? Yes, they are. And I put on support animations too. Because we're dealing with dancers. I'm so smart and considerate.
And again.
And again. Why is that such a perfect thing to say?
My new power!
Trump is going to be a darn mess to deal with if she becomes an actual playable unit. That guard effect's going to cut some people, myself included. Boop.
Of course I'll swim.
Come later, dude. My other self.
Like this.
As for you,
And now I sleep.
there we go. This is why I turned on support animations, since there's a chance they won't get to attack at all. As long as I have the nectar Lady Freya gave me, I will not stop. Sister, I'm scared. Please. Help me, sister. Don't worry. Everything is alright. Your sister will protect you. No matter what happens. I promise. Voices? Two little girls? They sounded so familiar. Oh, I didn't realize that earlier. I didn't pay attention to that last time I went through. So that was Peony who experienced that then.
Of course I'll swim.
I thought it was just voices. Interesting. Alright. You can thank Lena for knocking some sense into me. That's all I had to say, by the way. Alright, Julian. I actually got Julian on the banner. Except he's minus attack plus resistance, so I got the absolute worst thing that I could get. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with him. Because of it. And now I'm considering like foddering him off. Alright.
Stay close.
This is for you.
Find your target.
TBH should probably give Lynn Desperation. Except she has like Desperation 2. So yeah, she has Desperation 2. You're probably wondering what her... Okay, so what I got for her on the former was Fortune Bow. Fortune Bow, Fury 4, as well as Attack Defense Ruse, and then Rouse Speed Resistance, and then a Rally Plus. Because I intended on using... I built her for Ether Raids. I've yet to use her in it though, so I should really try and come up with a map that really takes advantage of the build I've given her. Oh, nice job, Lena. Oh no. I can't go anywhere.
Of course I'll swim.
Nice one, shot.
You'd prefer to drown?
So as of the day of this recording, it's
Like this.
we have received the announcement of Resplendent Olwen.
Yes.
Yes, Resplendent Olwen, the blue mage one.
Find your
So
target.
that's pretty interesting. I'm definitely going to continue my subscription to the Fey Pass because I would like me an Olwen. I would very much like to have her.
Let's go then.
But the build for her is going to be a real pain to come up with. How do you make her work? Because Owen's problem is, of course, her low behind attack and her somewhat low speed. But their speed is like her main thing about her. So I gotta come up with something. Either that or Ditch Dire Thunder. Hi, Chris. Whatever harm may come to me, I will keep Prince Marth safe. It'd be really ironic if I had Marth here. So, like, I made a joke about this in a previous recording. Like, why is Chris here in the realm of nightmares? Who had a nightmare about her? Probably the people who didn't want her to get in the game. But other than that, it's like she's a nightmare born of what was it? The
Stay
people
close.
who
Not too
had to
cold.
taste her cooking. That's like the thing. She cannot cook.
Let's go then.
Are you certain?
I see.
Like, she cannot cook. You will probably die. At least that's the thing in the Forging Bombs. So that was funny.
Here we go.
I think I'll send you in on the odd turn, so we'll get that defense buff. We're gonna need it if I'm gonna have you dealing with Chris there.
Like this.
The enemy.
The Forging Bonds as a whole, I'm enjoying it so far. I've only reached
Prepare
like
yourself.
B support with everyone but Julian. So far though, Julian's looks pretty nice. It's like he's just
Are you certain?
trying to pick this lock to a chest that Yoger has. Ow, by the way.
Dare not underestimate me.
Jesus. Calm down.
Stay close.
Lynn, can you one-shot? Thank you, Lynn. Oh no, she doesn't even get one-shot, she just survives. Nice rouse.
Yes.
That's the only reason she survives. Money well spent. Let's go.
I won't miss.
But what I was saying, yeah. Julian, his what he wants is like picking this lock so far. I don't know how that's gonna go. Probably gonna be a little comical. Maybe he'll get like a bunch of different lock pickers on it.
Let's go then.
Ooh, maybe Matthew will come in. Because I know there's that like one meme, like, do my eyes deceive me? Like, or if my eyes don't deceive me, that's a chest. I'm pretty sure that's like a meme, right? I'm hip with the Fire Emblem memes.
I'm gonna bring you down.
This is like the one redeeming quality of Randolph. His defense. Those are his two good stats. His speed and his defense.
Yeah.
Everything else is just hard to look at. Oh, hi there. Right, I forgot about this. The time has finally come, brother. The moment of our unity is upon us. Then that must be the necklace. Oh, I forgot about this. Alright. Then that must be the necklace Brisingamen. I've waited long for its restoration. So long. With this, we will expand our lands to new realms. The mortal world will be ours. Freya. I see now it is already too late for us. What are you saying? If you would willingly bring harm to the mortal world, you are no longer the Freya I knew. The love I once felt for you is now little more than the remnant of a once pleasant dream upon waking. When our dream world was ruined, so too were we. No, we survived. We are still here. That is why we must do this. The mortals gave up their dreams. The world of dreams will inevitably return to nothingness. You remember, do you not? Our world being torn apart, holes ripping through it. I remember. But we saved it. The children drank the nectar. They became Alpha. They pulled us from the nothingness. They saved us. Those children will never be human again. We took that from them and made them fight. Ever the stubborn one, brother. Always concerned with the mortals, but never with me. But this necklace will surely change your mind. Isn't that right? Freya, please. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, I'm getting ready to get some jewelry on. Except it's not going to be as enjoyable as like one of those shopping trips with your girlfriend. Except, are those ever enjoyable in the first place? Like, how do I look? Look great. How do I look? You look great.
I'll be your peerless warrior.
Not gonna lie though, that's a cute line. I find that to be a cute line. Over here, Dream King Freyr is very close. Yes, he is. But you will never make it to his side. Your path ends here. Oh boy. And hey, look, it's that one lady. I'll talk about her another day. Oh man, it really sucks that this was delayed. T.A. Raven, that guy. Miracle. Guard boost, close call. This person has close call. It's hilarious. Yes, you're gonna be such a threat with your 39 speed. Farewell to you, though, by the way. Boop. What was I talking about? Forging bones, right? Yeah, Julian's picking a lock. Chris is learning how to cook, or maybe they won't learn how to cook. Because I think it's both male and female Chris, even though it's mainly the female Chris one who supports this.
Are you certain?
As for like male Chris, I think is like, hey, why aren't you recorded in history? Oh, I said no to that. That's what his scene will pretty much be. I mean, it's like, well, I want to stay in the shadows, you know? No one's gonna like some random country bumpkin taking credit for all these great things that happened. It's kind of like the community. But no, I understand people's issues with Chris. I just go Kyle.
As you say.
Back at it.
Nice job, Randolph. Yeah, Randolph. No, not Randolph. Yeah, the Chris's are having that kind of situation. One's learning how to cook, the other is explaining why they're not in history. And then Lena is helping someone out with childbirth? With air? It's another one of those life talks with air. I can't go anywhere yet. I must keep protecting. Stop it. Don't hurt her. Don't hurt my sister. It's alright. Don't you worry. I'll protect you. You're perfectly safe with me. Safe with me. That was... Have you returned to us, Triandra? Good. Then with me. We must follow them. Yes, Lady Freya. What's wrong, Triandra? Oh, you poor thing. Your eyes tell me memories from your mortal life must have been visiting you. The poverty you and your sister were born into. So tragic. The man your mother married was cruel and relentlessly so. You two were starved and made to sleep outside, even in winter, with rags as your only shelter. Your sister would have died that day had you not killed your father. You did what you had to do to save your beloved sister, so do not be troubled by guilt. Yes, Lady Freya, I'm alright. Thanks to you, Lady Freya, I am more now than I ever could have been. Now I am Triandra, Dokelfer of Dokelheimer. I am yours. And with that, a little bit more information on Triandra and her origin story, much like with Plumeria. Now, this is where I'm going to be stopping, because I'm pretty sure this is already decently long enough. And once again, the original recording of part 5 is still there. It exists. So I'm going to end this here, and then I'm going to upload the next part of part 5 the next day. And yeah, I'm not kidding. It's there's a lot of interruptions happening during this recording. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Feel free to like this part of the video, this half of the recording or whatnot. Like, I know I've already experienced everything, and I don't know what reasons you guys watch these videos, but I appreciate you for watching this one, especially since this is a re-recording. My reactions aren't genuine. I got through this easy breezy. I mean, I think I got through it easy breezy in the original recording too. It's just that this is the butt kicker. And you guys will see that soon enough, aren't you? Yeah, you guys will see that soon enough, won't you? So, yeah. Until then, take care, everyone.